if this is what I think it is, I think this that case about that motherfucking dude killed that dude. That dude killed somebody that was bullying him, I guess. I think that's what this is. I might be wrong though. We finna find out.
Defense, because if you are afraid the day before, where you have to take a weapon to school.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get. Yeah, that before I already know what he about to say. But yeah, it doesn't count if you leave and come back to school with a weapon and kill him. The bullying doesn't count. You know, they gonna look at you now as the bully. The bully, they ain't gonna count that. They gonna say you was safe. You went home. You was safe. You know, so yeah. All the people who's out here thinking, I'm finna go kill the people that's talking about me. Think a little bit longer. Think a little longer, please.
Why not notify your parents? You getting ready to run track with other kids and you got a knife on you. No, man, you got to go to jail.
Oh yeah, this
talking about he had a knife. You damn right. If you a black man living in America, you better be walking around with a talking about he had a knife.
He said you better be walking around with a knife. Hey, Umar is correct. You know them motherfucking come crickets, pasty pilgrims. You know they be motherfucking hunting and scouting at 5 years old, folks. That tell me when your dad took y'all hunting. Tell me when your dad took y'all to learn how to motherfucking load a gun, take apart a gun, to aim this way. I know. Y'all can't name a time. But we got motherfucking Adam, Sam, we got motherfucking, who else we got? Brad. Yeah, like, come on, we got Justin. Like, come on, we got all them niggas able to do all this. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe my boy did the right thing. He don't know what they had on him. Maybe my boy did the right thing. He don't know what these white niggas had on him.
Riding around with guns and y'all crying about a knife.
Oh my God, that was them.
Guns and y'all crying about a knife.
Oh yeah, these some ooh-wee. Oh, he did the right thing. He was scared for his life when he came back to school. Damn, they got M15 AR, okay.
The hard part that cost me is I lost my son, and his brother was holding him.
Tell your bitch ass son, stop trying to. All right, I can't even say nothing. You know what? I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. Let me listen to the full story first.
Trying to hold the blood in, and he passed. My son watched his brother die in his arms.
That's tough. And it was two of them.
Jeff, first of all, my entire heart rests in your hands. I would be in my position, not even as somebody even knew your son, but somebody that shares the same understanding. I grew up as a 17-year-old young white man too, and I grew up in fear of my life around black people because they were killing and robbing people around.
What the fuck? Don't make me mad. Don't make me mad.
All the time, and I don't understand as I was a father. You could sit idly by and not condemn the culture that killed your son.
Are you done?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, my turn to speak. You are part of the problem, my friend.
A confrontation between
These
two
niggas
teams
is crazy.
left one dead and the country divided. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the criminal case of Karmelo Anthony. April 2nd, 2025.
Karmelo!
10 a.m. when the Staley Middle
He's a
School
goner.
resource officer heard over the radio
costed his whole life.
Track field. Frisco police would alert nearby officers an athlete was the victim, and the suspect was a black male wearing a gray hoodie and blue sweatpants. The school officer rushed to the stadium where two teens told him the victim was under the Memorial High School tent. Approaching the tent, an adult would point out the suspect, who remained on the track separated from the officer by a chain link fence. The officer commanded the suspect to keep his hands in the air, and the suspect complied, saying, "I was protecting myself."
Okay.
As the officer
Talk your
placed the
shit there.
suspect in handcuffs, the suspect said, "He put his hands on me." The officer sat the suspect on the ground while advising backup over the radio. He had the alleged suspect. The suspect then stated,
No,
I'm not alleged.
What?
I did it.
No, what's wrong with this nigga? No, never mind. I spoke too soon. What are you talking about? I'm not alleged. I did it. Do you want it to be self-defense or do you want it to be premeditated? Why are you... Bro, you're saying that shit a little too happily, folks. Who is this nigga? This can't... Oh, my God. He said that shit too happy. He's not getting out. He's dumb. Do you not know you killed the white nigga? They already ain't gonna want you to get out for that. And now you mean tell me you up there telling the cops, no, I did it. It's not alleged. I'm the nigga who stabbed him. You should be whimpering right now, crying. Make them fake tears come. I was scared. He was charging at me. Where's them fake tears at? What is up with this nigga?
By this point, the suspect had the
He
right
don't
to
want to
remain
get out.
silent. He just didn't have the ability. While walking him to the police vehicle, the suspect became emotional, crying hysterically as he said, "He put his hands on me. I told him not to." While in the back seat, he then asked officers if the victim was going to be okay. The suspect would identify himself as 17-year-old Karmelo Anthony.
And you 17, they finna cook you. And you 17, nigga. Yeah, they're taking you right upstate. I'm sorry to tell you that one.
Frisco Centennial.
Sorry to tell you that one.
While this was going on, athletic trainers along with the Frisco Fire Department were attempting to save the victim. The weather turned to a heavy downpour of rain, causing the fire department to place a tent over the victim. A police officer began using his phone to photograph the crime scene, as others began taping off the area and moving non-essential people out of the stadium. Officers were informed the weapon used had been tossed, with a witness stating it was in the bleachers. Officers discovered the folding knife, partially open and still
folding
bloody,
knife?
deciding
Pocket knifed his ass.
An officer grabbed a backpack to weigh the tarp down, noticing it was the only backpack from Centennial High, as all the others were from Memorial. It was later discovered this was the suspect's backpack.
Oh my God.
The victim, identified as 17-year-old Austin Metcalf, was a Memorial High student.
He definitely looked like he motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, y'all pissed him off the wrong way. He definitely was gonna go out with a bang. I hope y'all know that one.
The stadium was hosting a track and field championship with multiple schools in attendance. The stabbing took place under the Memorial High School pop-up tent in the visitors' bleachers.
That is OC.
A witness would tell police he was sitting under the tent with his team and was near his teammate Austin as everything played out.
We can't listen to the
Austin told
teammate.
the suspect Karmelo that he needed to move out from under their team's tent. Not only did Karmelo go to a different school, he was under their tent wearing Centennial High clothing.
Wait, how was he getting bullied if this ain't even somebody he went to school with? Oh, this is just sounding bad and bad as I keep listening. Fuck this nigga. Oh my God. I thought they said the nigga was getting bullied. How is he getting bullied if he ain't going to the nigga school? Y'all finna make me mad. Am I missing something?
Karmelo grabbed his backpack, opened it, and reached inside telling Austin, "Touch me and see what happens."
What?
The witness told officers no one really thought Karmelo had any weapons, so Austin proceeded to touch Karmelo.
Why?
Karmelo then told Austin to punch him and see what happens.
Why?
A short time later, Austin grabbed Karmelo to tell him to move, and Karmelo pulled out what the witness described as a black knife, stabbing Austin once in the chest before running away. Austin began grabbing his chest, telling everyone to get help, and shortly after, he'd lose consciousness, stop breathing, and never wake up again. 2 more witnesses were found.
Like, I don't know exactly. I don't know why. If a nigga enforcing touch me and see what happened, I don't know why you're going to continue to go ahead and try and touch that unknown man. I don't know why. I literally need to stop testing motherfuckers gangster. Cause now we got 2 lives gone. Now we got a nigga in jail and a nigga dead. This is crazy. It's crazy. These is high schoolers, chat. Nigga said, touch me and see what happened. Nigga, we ain't got switches up here. Nigga, we got knives. Nigga, katanas. Nigga, we got motherfucking... We got those. Ninja stars, nigga.
I'm breathing heavily and crying. One of which was identified as the victim's younger brother. He was unable to say much, but
dying
his
in
friends
front of
said
your
they were
brother.
sitting on the bleachers under the Memorial High School 10. A male wearing a different school's clothes came and sat down, so Austin told him since he didn't go to Memorial, he had to leave the 10. While arguing, Austin was stabbed and the suspect ran. Austin's younger brother
So
held
this
on to his
nigga
older
really
brother
didn't
as he
even
lost
go
consciousness,
to the school.
bleeding out in his
I'm
brother's
sitting there
arms.
thinking he was getting bullied.
It was 10:46 a.m. when Austin was brought into the trauma bay at the hospital. 7 minutes later, he was pronounced dead. His heart had been pierced and
Damn.
bled to death.
Damn.
Officers listed student witnesses from Lebanon High, Liberty High, Memorial High, Frisco High, Independence High, and Emerson High.
Oh my
Centennial
gosh.
High
Everybody
head coach
witnessed a
told
coach.
officers he heard his athlete confess to the stabbing, while 2 coaches from Independence
What?
High School witnessed the stabbing.
Why the
Karmelo Anthony
fuck?
would be charged with first-degree murder and transported to the Collin County Jail. Under Texas law,
He's-
even at 17 years
he's
old,
cooked.
Carmelo could and would be charged as an adult.
Yeah,
His
he's
bond
cooked.
would be set at $1 million. Immediately following his arrest, social media would divide black versus white. Some of the black...
What y'all think, child? What y'all think? I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little confused here. I don't get it. I'm trying to understand why the nigga decide to go over there in the first place. Like, did they know each other at all? I'm confused. I don't see random shit like this happening. But I guess it's happening. A nigga just walk over to somebody else track meet tent. That nigga said, get out. That nigga said, touch me and see what happened. He touched him and he seen what happened. And now he's not seeing nothing else ever again. Ain't that like, that just seems so too random for me. What? That's the chain of events? Nobody didn't like lose in the race or something first. At least if somebody lost in the race first, I'll be like, okay, the nigga mad. So that's why he went over there. I'm still confused why he went over there. Why he go over there? What okay, I guess that's something we ain't gonna find out.
Black community would come to the immediate defense of
Is this a black-white
Stating it
thing,
was
chat?
purely
I don't know.
self-defense, and he's only been
It wasn't purely self-defense. I need some more details. I don't know if it was purely self-defense. I don't know. But if it was the, obviously we gonna play devil's advocate. If it was the roles was reversed and my nigga Anthony didn't, which one died again? Nope. If it was the role, Anthony. Oh nope, Anthony is Karmelo. Wait, this nigga named Karmelo Anthony? Why nobody said that? This nigga named after a basketball player completely? Karmelo Anthony? No, that's crazy. Okay, well, if my nigga Karmelo Anthony was the one that got stabbed, they definitely would have said this was self-defense. I was hearing Anthony. I wasn't hearing Karmelo. That shit was just going through one ear and out the other. I was hearing Anthony. I wasn't hearing Karmelo. This nigga named Karmelo Anthony, folks. No, who is his parents? That was their favorite player? Karmelo Anthony? Y'all know he ain't got no rings, right? That was the first mistake, honestly. First mistake was the parents naming that nigga Karmelo Anthony. What do you expect from a nigga named Karmelo Anthony? Where are we trying to get out of a nigga named Karmelo Anthony? Did y'all want him to go to the basketball, the NBA or something? Karmelo Anthony? Now I'm stuck. This nigga name is Karmelo. Karmelo! That's crazy.
Arrested because of the fact that his victim is white. They'd also claim the victim in this case was the aggressor. While GoFundMe doesn't allow funding lawyers for criminal cases, apparently GiveSendGo does, and over $500,000 has been raised for Karmelo, with a list of donation comments raising concern amongst journalists. One anonymous donation would label Karmelo an anti-bullying
You
hero.
are an anti-bullying hero, a scholar, and a gentleman? Can someone please just tell me if they known each other beforehand so then I can at least kinda agree with the he was getting bullied part? Damn, I'm stuck here. My boy Karmelo, I want to be on your side, but I don't know if he was getting bullied yet. And then I'm going to get on your ass for being a grown-ass man walking around with a knife getting bullied. Then I'm going to get on your ass about that. But first, let me find out if you was really getting bullied. Because this is crazy. I'm still lost. I don't know how we just go from, I go over there, the nigga says something to me, I stab him. I don't know how that go like that.
A scholar and a gentleman. A donator named Black Excellence would donate again, stating, "The more these hateful whites show their insecurities and fragilities of losing dominance."
Okay.
Sending love, light, and...
So they said that nigga made 500,000. How long it take for them to send that 500K? Is that how you... Alright, they might cancel me if I say that. We just supposed to take the route he taking, we can get 500K? Is that what they telling us?
Justice to King Karmelo. Rock from Atlanta would comment, "We are the defenders of our lineage. This is America, and these flat whiteness immigrants from all over the world has opened." Would comment, "We are the defenders." Would donate again.
What is Ben F?
"The more these hateful whites show their insecurities and fragilities of losing dominance." Sending love from Atlanta would comment, "We are the defenders of..." Rock from Atlanta would comment, "We are the defenders of our..."
I don't know what that means.
This is America, and these flat whiteness immigrants from all over the world has always been open enemies towards foundational black Americans from day one. No more. Some in the white community would also speak out, stating this wasn't self-defense, it was flat-out murder.
No friends spoke for him, no classmates defended him. Where was your friends at? God damn.
Many were being enraged at the fact that Austin Taylor was being praised for being black and killing a white. The donations spoke for themselves, literally. And many have also stated if the races were reversed and the victim was black, there would be riots and looting. Karmelo's actions in Austin
said it'd be riots and looting. I don't know if it'd be
and
riots
used by
and
radicals on both sides to justify prejudice. In simpler terms, it didn't matter who was right or wrong because the ones speaking out don't care about Karmelo or Austin. They care about their own agenda.
Yep, literally.
Things would heat up again on April 14, 2025, when Judge Angela Tucker reduced Karmelo's bond from $1 million down to $250,000.
Damn! God damn! From $1 million to $250,000? Oh my God! I need that judge. $1 million to $250,000. Texas probably got the 10%. So what, he got to come up with $25K and he gained $500,000? Oh man. Where the black people at that support a nigga that ain't killing niggas? You mean to tell me you kill somebody and they start giving you money for it? Oh my God, this is crazy. This is just like the rap game, ain't it?
To release him based on his clean criminal record and his athletic/academic background.
Oh wow.
Karmelo
That boy Greedy,
would
man.
then be released under the
How you feel? How you
conditions
living,
of
big bro
ankle
Greedy?
monitor and be supervised by a parent at all times. Judge Tucker's decision would cause her to receive violent and racist threats on social media, leaving her with no choice but to prioritize
judge?
Twitter. Judge Tucker's personal security has also been temporarily increased as the FBI investigate anyone who released private or personal information.
You over there
out
drowsy
as
for
they
folks.
plan to
Get
charge
your
him
ass up.
responsible with
Grown ass
unlawful
man,
disclosure of
drowsy
his
and shit.
address or telephone number in obstruction or retaliation. Karmelo and his family would also be targeted through death threats and harassment.
What the fuck? Oh my God. They got the obituary mailed to their house. They got random white people standing at their door. Where? What? They ass look rich. They front porch look crazy as hell. You mean to tell me y'all gave the rich niggas 500,000? How the fuck they got a full brick fucking porch? How the fuck? Oh hell no. All right. So god damn, the internet is crazy.
People would visit his home.
My boy in the Advil.
Pictures, while others would make false food delivery orders and send hate mail.
Hell, you taking Advil for?
It became common for people to circle the home in their vehicles to essentially provoke fear and intimidation. Karmelo's family would have no choice but to use donation funds to relocate to an undisclosed location.
That is OC.
But this harassment wasn't one-sided. Frisco police would receive a phone call reporting a shooting at Austin Metcalf's father's home.
What the fuck? Oh my God, no, this is crazy. This is what's going on right now. Why nobody is saying this? There's a whole war going on right now. They're shooting at niggas' houses. This isn't funny, guys. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, stop laughing. What is wrong with y'all? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? They're shooting at niggas' houses. They're fucking standing on niggas' porches, circling around niggas' houses. Like, this isn't funny at all. Y'all gotta stop this. Where's the fucking... You're just insensible, guys.
Another shooting would be reported at his mother's home.
Mom house getting shot, dad house getting shot.
All three being fake reports known as swatting, in which an anonymous person contacts police and they respond to what they believe to be a violent situation. Swatting has even led to innocent people being killed by police. Austin's father, Jeff, has been making headlines himself as he attempted to make peace with his son's killer's family and pray together at a press conference held for Karmelo. Instead, he was escorted out by police, with Karmelo's family apparently uninterested.
Smart. Good job, police, because, buddy, that's dangerous. I don't know what the fuck you got going on, buddy. What the audacity of this guy. I hope his family ain't going over there to his funeral and shit. The audacity of them to do something if they did. You bet. Why is he? You lucky his brothers ain't part of you or something. Like, what's up with this guy? That nigga agreed to say he was finna send us some money.
And making amends.
What we seen at the beginning of this press conference, the father being at this press conference, these are my words. Don't quote anybody.
Okay.
Is a disrespect to the dignity of his son. That was disrespectful and just shows you all
that he know his son is a... Do we gotta say it, chat? Come on, because if his son got killed and he showing up to the nigga murderer press conference to get him released and shit like that and talk about, I want to pray with you guys, That just means that he knew his son was an asshole out here doing all types of shit, carrying around his AR with his Confederate flag. Oh yeah, I get it now. Yeah, I know why you there. The audacity of this motherfucking bleach demon. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah. He said. He was giving us some money on Cash App or PayPal or Venmo or Zelle. He was like, whichever one y'all got, he got us. Nigga said that he just got a nice little check. Like, oh shit, Greedy, bless me. Shit, it's finna be the first. Bless me.
Who is not invited, he knows that it's inappropriate to be near this family.
Inappropriate.
The main voice
that
speaking to the
OC
Anthony family was not actually a member, but the so-called minister Dominique Alexander. Describing himself as a minister of justice, political, civil, and human rights activist, and supporter of Black
Kobe
Lives
out
Matter,
there slapping you. You don't believe that
slow
yourself.
way of speaking aligns with
You ain't swung at nobody a day in your life.
Come to find out, Dominique has a long criminal history himself.
What the fuck? I could have sworn I just seen a girl up there. Hold on. I thought y'all said this was. Hold on. So, what the fuck? Am I tripping? What the fuck? Dominique used to want to be a bitch or something? My nigga had a full blow. I don't know. I think Dominique was okay. All right. Here we go. All right. You should cut that shit. It took him too long to cut that shit.
And served prison time for abusing a baby. Back in.
Bro, it's not getting better. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. No, it's getting worse. What did he do? What did they just say he did? What the fuck?
Man with an agenda. Come to find out, Dominique has a long criminal history himself and served prison time for abusing a baby.
What?
Back in July of 2009, he was babysitting his girlfriend's 2-year-old son when he called her telling her to get home now. He didn't tell her
what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Why, and when she arrived, the child was unresponsive. He'd claimed he'd walked into another room and heard the baby boy fall off the couch as he was watching a movie. When he walked back in, the boy's eyes looked funny, later telling a detective they rolled to the back of his head.
Then it wasn't his kid. Even worse, you know. It ain't like you motherfucking disciplining your own bloodline. This is crazy. And then he wanted to have a full blown perm doing that shit. He wanted to have a perm pressed down, flat ironed hair doing that shit. All right, bro. All right, Cat. He wanted to be Cat Williams. I guess he took pimping to a whole new level. All right.
2-year-old boy was placed in the intensive.
Oh God, Cat Williams as a bitch, folks.
A subdermal hemorrhage at the back of his head, meaning blood around his brain.
What the fuck? That nigga knocked him out then. Blood in the back of his brain. He hit him in the back of the head. What is wrong with this nigga?
Retinal hemorrhaging, meaning.
See, I knew it. See, I fucking knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I just knew it. Here I go. When I hear abuse, I'm thinking they just talking about beating on a kid and shit. Here I go. This nigga trying to play being a bitch and motherfucking out here doing shit to little boys. And that's who we got as our press conference host? No, we shouldn't have him, guys. Oh my God, it's just getting worse. It's getting worse. I'm never going to Texas. It don't seem cool down there. Snoop, you going to Texas by yourself. Have fun. Fuck, what the fuck? That's our minister justice systems. What the fuck?
Bleeding in both of his eyes.
Oh, that mean eyes.
His injuries were ruled.
Oh, that mean eyes. Oh, I overreacted, chat. That mean eyes. I thought that said hemorrhoids. That say a word I can't pronounce.
Inconsistent with falling off the couch.
Hemorrhoids I can't pronounce. I don't know what that say.
And physical abuse. Dominique
that mean eyes, chat. Y'all gotta read before y'all get the reacting.
Dominique would address his multiple arrests from theft, forgery, stealing a car, making a false police report. The list goes on.
Damn.
He'd say social media would try to shame him, but ended up showing his testimony. That when he first stepped into activism in 2014, he didn't hide who he was, and he was even named Person of the Year for the Dallas Observer's People Edition.
Okay, Person of the Year.
2015. But in 2019, Dominique would be arrested for striking and pushing his girlfriend.
Oh my God!
The founder of the Next Generation Action Network was indicted today on a charge of continuous violence against the family. That's a third-degree felony. He was arrested back in April after his girlfriend, Kiera Saunders, told police Alexander assaulted her. However, in an affidavit filed before today's indictment, Saunders says she doesn't want any part of the prosecution.
Regardless,
so she didn't testify, so he didn't go to jail.
A man whose sole purpose is speaking against so-called racist police who target black men. He was now taking this opportunity to make Karmelo the victim who had to defend himself against his white attacker. So let's look at the facts. Karmelo was an athlete from Centennial High. During a track and field competition, he chose to sit
This looked kind of crazy for them.
Austin was an athlete from Memorial High.
I don't know who. I don't know, guys. I don't know who's gonna be able to actually, is the plaintiff gonna win this, or is the defendant gonna win this? I don't know who's really, it's kind of crazy. When I think about it, from what they're telling me, it doesn't sound like self-defense, but I wasn't there. Who knows? Who knows? It could be. They probably know each other. I don't know.
Being under his team.
Kind of crazy still.
Austin would grab Karmelo's backpack, telling him to leave, and eventually push Karmelo, while Karmelo would grab his backpack, reaching inside, telling Austin, "Touch me and see what happens." Austin would continue, which led to Karmelo pulling out the knife and stabbing him. Now my boy JB DeLay would break down Texas self-defense laws perfectly.
Oh, okay.
Constitutes lawful self-defense. It's all going to depend on what state you're in, because each state has different laws. But for the sake of relevant current events, let's talk about the state of Texas.
Yeah,
Texas has the best self-defense laws out of any state in the country.
Oh, I'm finna go to Texas. I lied. See, I overreacted earlier. They got the best self-defense laws. Oh, I'm finna go to Texas. That's why niggas out here catching bodies so easily. Oh my God, don't tell me my nigga Karmelo finna win this. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, Karmelo might finna win this. Oh my God. Alright. That's a double-edged sword though. That means somebody can get away with killing you, or you can get away with killing somebody. That's tough. No, that's tough. All that nigga gotta do is, he just gotta shove me and I could pop that nigga. That's crazy. Oh my God. That's fear of your life now.
Country. They have stand your ground laws, which means that you do not have to retreat. You're allowed to defend yourself if somebody threatens or physically harms you. But you're only allowed to use proportional violence. So if somebody's coming at you with hands and you shoot them, you could be in a lot of trouble. All depends on the valid and articulable threat that was there at the time. If somebody's coming after you with a gun or a knife, then you are definitely in your realm to be able to use lethal force. However, this does require that you did did not instigate the incident and that you are not somewhere that you are not supposed to be.
Okay,
you instigated the incident. If you are somewhere you don't belong, or if you use excessive force, self-defense is out the window.
Okay.
Like I said, this is specifically applicable to the state of Texas and their laws, so know the law where you live. Might just save your life or keep your ass out of prison.
In this situation, not only was Karmelo somewhere he wasn't supposed to be, as he didn't go to Memorial High,
assist the situation.
Team,
he instigated
was with a weapon he wasn't supposed to have. His mere presence during a competition could be seen as provoking an opposing school. After being confronted, Karmelo would reach in his bag saying, "Touch me and see what happens."
Karmelo a demon.
Karmelo ran track. If he was
a
in
nigga
for his life,
Karmelo is a demon. A nigga said, "Touch me, see what happens, and stab you, fuck, shoot you, stab you." Nigga is a demon. I'm trying to tell y'all that. But like I said, we don't know what happened, so who knows? You know, Karmelo, if you get out and you see this, you see what, hey, I'm not saying you guilty. I'm just not saying you not guilty. So you should be, you know, how them kind people sent you some money. You come on, I'm a black nigga, send me some money. Yeah, like, come on, we on your side kinda. Come on. It ain't just me. It's plenty of us here. We all on your side kinda. But we kinda on the deaf person side too. Like, we, you know, we ain't pick a side, but we also know what side we damn near don't want to pick at the same time. That's how it is. You get it.
Literally just could have.
Just know you owe us some money, basically.
Case, he doesn't legally.
This is digital footprint. He owe us money.
Wasn't threatening to kill, use a weapon, or even beat him. He was telling him to leave.
Telling him to leave. That's crazy.
Deadly force as self-defense seems very unjustified. But also telling someone, "Touch me and see what happens,"
seems crazy.
Can qualify as instigating the incident. If a gang member walks...
Y'all remember back in the day when we used to say that at school? He'd be first. Y'all shoulder to shoulder. He'd be first. He'd be first. No, touch me.
Rival gang's territory with an illegal weapon, daring a rival gang member to touch him so he can legally kill him, that doesn't qualify as self-defense. So if an opposing athlete sits in an opposing team's area with a concealed weapon and stabs someone when confronted, I don't see how he can claim self-defense.
I don't either.
Show emotion.
I've been trying to put myself in his shoes for the longest. Like, damn, okay, let me see how when I was playing sports. And yeah, I don't see, you know, it's crazy, but you know, he said I used to hit motherfuckers when they got too close. Yeah, you know, hitting people when they got too close, you know, that might. Oh, you talking about? I get what you saying. Oh, you talking about when you talking about that? Touch me, see what happened. Touch me, see y'all shoulder to shoulder and shit. You talking about in that moment? I ain't gonna lie, you see a lot of niggas that just shoulder to shoulder with niggas. They damn near finna kiss each other noses and shit. Looking, somebody looking down. Like, bro, somebody that's what made me grade A instigator. That's what made me a grade A instigator. Don't fight around me. That's why everybody wanted to fight me. Don't fight around me. Yep, you finna get geeked up out your head. You finna get geeked up out your head. And that nigga said he'd beat your ass if you swing on him. And he been talking shit about you. He been waiting on you. I'm saying all type of shit. That nigga, you don't remember them shoes he was talking about? Oh my, I'm bringing up all type of shit. You better, somebody gonna swing on somebody. Let me be around. Oh God, somebody gonna swing on somebody. The fight's gonna happen. I didn't come here to waste time and play games. You know the teacher's gonna break it up immediately. Like, come on, bro, we gotta hurry up. What's going on? Y'all wasting precious time here. Niggas could have been on the ground by now getting their head beat in. Now we still waiting on crack them if you bad. Talking about, nigga, you scared. I bet you won't swing on him. I bet you won't hit him first. No, you hit him first, nigga. You up there whispering to the nigga before he go in there. I done seen that too. I done seen a nigga motherfucking walking with a nigga. And then he motherfucking walk off from that nigga, go whisper to the other nigga. Let that nigga get swung on, cause he already knew he was about to get his ass beat. I'd have seen niggas set niggas up like that. Like, yeah, go swing on him. He know he ain't got no chance with this nigga. He telling him go swing on him. Oh my God. Ruined that nigga life. Bet you won't sting him. No, kids is crazy. Why would y'all do that?
Hysterically crying.
It's just crazy.
Even asking for okay. This shows
just making niggas fight.
And while a former FBI agent claims from her experience Karmelo was using an insane Vice Lord's gang sign while holding an AK-47,
what the
full
fuck?
picture would show Karmelo at a friend's house holding a BB gun in which the orange tip has been removed. No more extreme than Austin and his brother.
I was about to say, that don't even look like recent pictures.
He came from a nice job with 2 parents in an affluent area. He held a job.
Them niggas looked rich from that house.
As captain of the football team and track team. Should he have had a knife? No. But how many teen boys have carried pocket knives? Just because he's black doesn't mean he was looking to stab someone.
Facts.
I think teenage pride and ego led to an irreversible decision. I think regret and compassion should weigh on the scale of justice. I don't think Karmelo is innocent of murder, but I also don't think he placed himself there with the intent to kill. Looking at the stats, Austin was 6 foot tall and 220 pounds.
Damn.
While Karmelo was 5'10", 175 pounds.
Yeah, that's the size difference.
A weapon out of fear, but I don't believe he feared for his life. I believe he feared he'd get beat up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think this fear meets the legal qualification to kill someone in self-defense.
Okay, I see that.
I also feel his self-defense won't stand because he provoked Austin by saying, "Touch me and see what happens." When Austin touched him, he then said, "Hit me and see what happens." It would be different if he displayed the knife and told him he's prepared to defend himself. In the end, a teenage athlete died while another faces prison. And countless people with nothing better to do are using this to
war. Yeah, literally.
Now this case is tragic, controversial. There's a lot of elements to this case, right? And it's going to be difficult for them to find jurors that haven't been swayed by the media in this situation. The biggest topic with this is going to be race and racism. You have
it's tough. You heard what side we on though, Karmelo Anthony. You got a name like Karmelo Anthony. We seen how rich your porch was before y'all moved to a different house. You bailed out. I'm just saying, we need our portion. That's all we saying over here. Don't come stabbing us now. We're not threatening you. We're just asking. Don't come. We see how you get down. We're cool. We is okay, buddy. We just want a little pocket change from you. You got it big over there.